Hello guys, I am teacher Avelino. In today's lesson, parts of speech in 10 minutes. Imagine that you hear Adele singing live and you say, "She sings beautiful." You would be wrong because the correct way to say it would be that she sings beautifully, an adverb instead of an adjective. This topic helps you understand the grammatical function of each word in a sentence. The main parts of speech are 8: nouns, pronouns, adjectives, verbs, adverbs, prepositions, conjunctions, and interjections. Look around. Anything that you can name is a noun, be it a person, animal, theme, place, or even some abstract concept. If it has a name, it's a noun. All of the nouns we use can be separated into two different types: common nouns and proper nouns. Common nouns refer to generic things, while proper nouns refer to specific things. Nouns can also be concrete and abstract. Concrete nouns refer to physical things, while abstract represent ideas and concepts that we cannot see or touch. Nouns can also be divided into countable ones if we can count them, one book, two books, for example. Uncountable if we cannot count them, one water, two waters, that's not possible. Collective if they refer to a group, audience, herd, etc. And compound if they are made up two or more existing words, notebook, bedroom, etc. On the other hand, pronouns replace nouns. We can replace man or James with the pronoun he, and the noun woman or Jennifer with the pronoun she. So the pronoun for the man would be he, and for the woman would be she. If they love each other, it would be possible to assume that we could say that he loves she, but the correct pronoun must be here. If we switch their position, it would be reasonable to think that we should say she loves he. However, the right way to say it is she loves him. Don't get crazy, allow me to elaborate. What we have on the left side of the verb is the subject, and we can replace it with a personal pronoun. On the other hand, what we have on the right side of the verb is the object, and we can replace it with an object pronoun. That means that we have different pronouns depending on the position and function they have within the sentence. We can apply the previous rule as long as the subject and the object are different people or things. Because if the subject and the object are the same people or things, we must use a reflexive pronoun instead. For example, I love myself, you cut yourself, and we can even use a direct object in the meter. We can clean it ourselves. Concerning verbs, we can say that they can be in present, past, future, etc. It is called verb tenses. It is also important to consider that the third person singular is added an s or es in the simple present. In addition, verbs can be transitive and intransitive. The transitive verb is a verb that requires an object to receive the action and complete its meaning. This contrasts with the intransitive verb, which do not need objects. For example, if I only tell you, he loves, you would be waiting for additional information to complete the idea, a direct object. So you could say that he loves her or he loves pizza. So love is a transitive verb because it needs a direct object to complete its meaning. The verb to run, however, is intransitive because it doesn't need anything else. The following one is also intransitive. Like the states and action verbs, there is a small group of verbs that are called linking verbs. Linking verbs serve as a connection between a subject and further information about that subject. The verb to be is the most common linking verb, and in this video's description, I leave a list of the others. In this last example, they are nice. The further information that we are getting is an adjective. An adjective is a word that describes a noun or a pronoun. So it is fine if you say, he is tall, or Kevin Hart is short. When an adjective is describing a noun, we say it is modifying it. Imagine the following scenario. If I ask you, could you pass me the book, please? Which book would you pass me? What about if I ask you, could you pass me the English book, please? Or the purple book, please? After modifying the noun with the adjectives English and purple, it would be clear to you which book I'm asking for. Notice that in English, unlike Spanish, the adjective goes first. We can also use two adjectives to describe a noun. She has curly blonde hair. Or 3, she has long curly blonde hair. Or even 4, she has beautiful long curly blonde hair. The position of the adjective is determined by a pre-established order that we can see in this chart. We need to place them according to the category to which they belong with the noun that they are modifying at the end. While adjectives describe nouns, adverbs modify verbs, adjectives, or even other adverbs. For example, he ran fast, slowly, upstairs, downstairs, yesterday, daily, so quickly. As we can see, adverbs tell you how, when, where, and to what extent the verb performs. They are often used to show manner, place, time, frequency, and degree. The way that adverbs modify adjectives and other adverbs is usually by adding intensity to them. For example, beautiful or beautifully would become really beautiful or so beautifully. Let's talk now about prepositions. These take two nouns or pronouns and tell you the relationship between them. In front, behind, next to, inside, etc. Let's see now in sentences. The kids are hiding behind the tree. He left his phone on the bed. The weather is cold in December. She drove to the store. In each of these previous examples, we could see the relationship between two nouns, and that could be one of direction, place, time, location, and spatial. Conjunctions are also connectors, but unlike prepositions, in addition to nouns, they connect other grammatically equal parts. They also indicate a broader relationship. This could include, but is not limited to, addition, option, contrast, reason, and result. There are three major types of conjunctions. You can easily remember the coordinating ones by memorizing the first word of each letter in the phrase fanboys. To conclude, interjections are words that indicate strong or surprising emotions. Although they do not have a lexical or grammatical organization, they can express ideas by themselves. And believe me, they do.
Ouch, Charlie!
Thank you very much for watching. Please like, share, and subscribe. And don't forget to visit this video's description for downloading materials, links, and more lessons.